You know that feeling? When you're lying in bed next to the person you love, and everything seems perfect on the surface. But there's this tiny, quiet voice in the back of your head. A question you're afraid to ask. A conversation you keep putting off because it feels too heavy, too serious, too real. We tell ourselves, we'll talk about it later. Things are good right now. I don't want to rock the boat. But here's the brutal truth, later often becomes too late. There is one conversation that has the power to either break a relationship or build it into something unshakable. And it's not about who does the dishes. It's not even about money, directly. It's about your individual definitions of a good life. Sounds simple, right? It's not. Because if you don't have this talk, you're essentially building a shared future on two completely different blueprints. You might both want the house, but one of you is picturing a quiet cabin in the woods, and the other is dreaming of a penthouse in the city. So, what do you actually ask? You sit down, and you get painfully specific. Where do you see us living in 10 years? Is it this town, or are we dreaming of somewhere else entirely? What does a successful career look like to you? Is it a high-powered job with long hours, or is it freedom and flexibility? When you imagine a perfect Saturday, what are we doing? Are we hosting friends, or are we completely unplugged on a hike? Kids. Not just yes or no, but how many? What does parenting look like for you? What values are non-negotiable? And maybe the biggest one, what are you willing to sacrifice for this life we're building, and what is an absolute deal-breaker for you? This isn't a one-time interrogation. It's an ongoing dialogue. Because people change. Dreams evolve. The goal isn't to have identical answers. The goal is to see the map in each other's hands. To know where the other person is trying to go. Maybe your paths align beautifully. That's amazing. But maybe there's a canyon between your visions. And it's better to see that canyon now, while you're still standing on the same side of it, than to wake up one day 5 years from now and realize you're on opposite edges, yelling across a divide that's grown too wide to cross. Having this talk is terrifying because it makes the future real. It makes you vulnerable. It forces you to confront the fact that this person you love might want a fundamentally different life. But the alternative, the silence, the assumptions, the slow drift, is so much more dangerous. That unspoken resentment, the feeling of being trapped or misunderstood, it almost always stems from this unconversation. So tonight, or this weekend, turn off the TV. Put the phones away. Look at each other and say, let's talk about our good life. It might be the hardest conversation you ever have, but it could also be the one that saves everything.